tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And it didn't turn off. Just great. Now my stream deck's acting up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are y'all doing out there tonight? I apologize for the shadows. I was in the process of rearranging the studio, so I'm a little bit in the dark tonight. Sorry, it makes it kind of Halloweeny in July, instead of Christmas in July. Speaking of which, how is everybody's Christmas in July? And I just realized what I did on the channel name. I am a dummy. Let's fix that. But good. There we go. All right, now we're back, sort of. And that shadow's going to bug the heck out of me. Give me 1 minute, folks. That shadow is just going to annoy me to no end. Yes, this is what happens when you go to do a lot of studio work and you forget to check everything once it's done. All right, that'll do for now. We'll put it back the way it was. And then Johnny will say, hopefully, everything will work right. At least he hopes it will. Oh, but right now it appears to be kind of quiet out there. Oh, where is everybody? It's Christmas. Everybody's at home doing family things. Is that what it is? But I hope everybody is doing well out there. Let me get this caught up so that I know where I'm at. I don't know where we are at, but we'll pray everything is working. We're going to pray everything is working right tonight, because I honestly don't know. I honestly have no clue. What do I have that's not up and running? A lot of things. Let's see. So do we have Restream working tonight? Restream kind of froze up on me last week, and I didn't notice it. And I apologize. All right, there we go. So we're still in decent shape at the moment. But like I said, it's quiet. Where is everyone? I think I'm alone now. Yes, I do. There we go. A little better. And I really can't start a timer because there's nobody here to start the timer for. So let's just get the list loaded. Let's go with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, okay, that's going to be a quick list, I think, if we ever get around to it. But, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that happen to catch this on demand later, hopefully, welcome to the lonely world of TV game shows. And I use the lonely world because right now I think I'm the only person around. For those of you that have never seen us before, we are a throwback to some of your favorite and not so favorite game shows from around the world. Whether it is UK, US, France, Belgium, Japan, Australia, Brazil, Argentina, the Latvia one, I really want to steal that one. So I'm doing it on At Bash's thing yesterday, and I totally want to steal it. I just don't know if I should. It's one of those where I don't borrow ideas until I've gotten a gist of the game show. I can't find any copies of it online. Hello, LK. How are you doing, my friend? So who won? I know we ended up with the PR stuff to finish, but I kind of ran. You found all these people. If you guys have gotten lost, heaven help you, because I don't have any maps. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Listwitch Game Show, where tonight we are drinking sweet tea vodka. Yep, we're doing flavored vodka. Dude, what do you think I was doing while I was listening to you? I was sitting there and I'm writing questions and working on my treasure chest form. Happy Saturday, Laser Girl. No pants, that's right. It's all kilts. Slow down, Brad. We haven't started yet. I've been waiting for people to show up. You guys are actually the first to show up. It's actually been kind of quiet in here for the last 5 to 7 minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Listwitch Game Show. We are here now it is going to be every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 till about 8 o'clock. And then Saturdays we go from basically 5:15, 5:30 till LK says, okay, I'm live and I'm going. But welcome for joining us. For those of you that know us, you know what we do. We do some of your favorite TV game shows throughout history. And if you don't have a favorite TV game show, we can find you one. Just check out the listwiz.com or some of those other sites, and we'll find you a game show you like. Tonight, well, Fire Bubble, I'm glad you finally made it in for one. We have a million, it's all in chat. We have a million ways for you guys to actually win possible prizes. And the possible prizes you can win are a bunch you see here and a bunch you don't. What you will see during the game over here in on this side is a list of all the various prizes that we can give away. Now, will we give away? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But every episode we do around here starts with, right here above me, the list, where we picked 10 possible items that fit a theme, a subject, a word, or a topic. For tonight, the first list are basically George Clooney films. We are looking for any one of 10 George Clooney films that the computer has chosen at random from the full list. Yes, it is. It is the Tigger figure from the Winnie the Pooh set, Guapo. It is the actual Tigger figure from the Winnie the Pooh set. That's one of the smalls tonight. And like I said, I kind of loaded up the small deck pile just to do it. In addition, over here to the right, you will see a 4-letter word that reads from top to bottom. If you can guess that 4-letter word by simply typing it in chat, one of the bots will catch it and will tell us that you have said that specific 4-letter word. But, as I always say, we always start every episode with the list, and we always run our list on a 30-minute timer. So all you have to do for the list, ladies and gentlemen, is in chat, you type out one George Clooney film per line. If you think you know the George Clooney film that the computer has chosen, we'll show it up on the list. If not, we keep going with various other films. And say hello to Paul. Paul. Oh, Paul's going to be finicky tonight. Paul's going to be finicky tonight. One of the things I am working on, and I am very, very close to doing this, is if you win one of the big prizes, there was a game called Treasure Hunt, where they just put a bunch of boxes. Descendants not there, MWG. Intolerable Cruelty not there. So yeah, if you can think of a George Clooney film, you just type it out in chat, and if it's on the list, we will show you. Now, behind Three Kings, not there. Behind 3 of these, there is a small prize slot where if you get it, you will win it. There is a vault shot where you are competing for a very nice larger prize. And there's a 1-player game where if you can get that 1-player game, you will have your shot at a die-cast car. Let's get that right. Fire bubble getting up in the air. Good night and good luck is there for El Guapo. And we have the Men Who Stare at Goats. Oop, get back here, typewriter. And again, you guys got to forgive me. I was basically rearranging the studio today, and I did not do a good job of it. Inglourious Bastards not there. Gravity not there. Ocean's 11. South Park. Thin Red Line. Monuments Men. It's amazing how many movies over time, because I've got a bunch of actor lists. Oh, sorry, El Guapo. Damn it. I'll fix that. I told you I was moving things around and my keyboard was actually also adjusted. I will make sure I get it right, I promise. I promise. But it's amazing when you look at the list of who did what and who did how many. You can tell who did movies because they wanted to do movies, and you can tell who did movies just because they needed the money. From Dusk Till Dawn, Spy Kids is there. Let me make sure nobody got it before you, Laser. I don't think they did. Okay. See, this is one of those where I just think he needed. Why is it doing that? LAZRGRRL. There we go. Yes. Okay, thank you. Say hi to Bubbles, ladies and gentlemen. Bubbles is my social media guru, but she hasn't done it in a while. Resnack is my executive producer. Red Walrus is, you were obsessed. You used to babysit a kid that was obsessed with, that's because he wanted to be the next James Bond. That's because he wanted to be the next James Bond. There we go. Ocean's 11 wasn't there. But Ocean's 12 was. Alright, let me make sure I haven't missed anything. I will say, in my opinion, one of these is his artsy, whoa. Damn it. No, PowerPoint crashed again. Is doing that for no reason. I am. All right, you guys got to give me a second because it crashed. Why does it do that? We only got 4 left, so... Sugar. Sugar, gumdrops. Alright, whenever it does this, I don't have a choice. Damn it. I wish I knew what's causing it to crash. I really do. Alright. What I do know is who had a few. Because we only had 4 left. Let's see if I can get it to pull up another George Clooney list. And it never pulls it when I want it. Because it is all totally random. That's the problem when it's random. Alright, give me 1 minute. Yeah, MWG had 3, Laser had 1, Guapo had 1. And let me make sure I get this right so I get everybody's that had 1. Okay, we got it right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little. All right, I am going to take a list at random. And we're going to ignore what's in the blanks. So we had 4 was MWG. 5 was El Guapo. We're cheating. We're calling that a short list. Let's see. Laser had Spy Girls, or MWG had Ocean's 12. Men Who Stares at Goats. Let me see. Who else had one? Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give some out. I'm just giving out answers. The one thing I can't do, once PowerPoint crashes, I cannot recover the old list. So give me a second. Come on, four-letter word. Where'd you go? It erased one of my other windows. There we go. Okay, that one's back. Let's see if I can get the other one back. Alright, so ignore... Come on. You're not turning off. There we go. Ignore what's actually in the guest boxes. Ignore what's actually in the guest boxes. I'm making sure. Let's see. MWG, we gave you 3 of them. Laser Girl 1, Guapo 1, Ides of March. Dr. Tom had 1. No, MWG beat you to that one. And we had one more, and I gotta see who had it. Ides of March, Guapo, Monuments Man, Gravity, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Oh, Dr. Tom had Syriana. Okay. So we're going to give Dr. Tom Syriana. All right. Now, because we had a screw up, and because we're throwing this list out, nope. We're still guessing George Clooney movies. The next 4 different people that can name one George Clooney film that has not been mentioned, I'm putting you on the board. Oh, I owe Firebubble one. I'm sorry, Firebubble. I do owe you one, too. Let me get my list. Out of Sight is there. Like I said, this is what you call my fallback list. So we are giving El Guapo 1. From Dusk Till Dawn goes to Dr. Tom. And one more. I need one more movie that has not been mentioned in chat. Nah, Brian, we're throwing out the heart list. Don't worry about the heart list just yet. All you need to do is give me one movie all right, and we will give that one to Dr. Tom. Because basically my list crashed on me and I don't know why it crashed. All right, so this is how we're going to do it. Somebody just won a vault shot because my computer croaked. Somebody got a small prize. Oh, you did for it? Yeah, that's the one I gave you credit for. Oh, you're right. So I have to give number 7. I'll give it to Dr. Tom for South Park. I'll give that one to Dr. Tom for South Park. Why not? Just because I love South Park the movie. All right. So, MWG, you got 3. You earned your 3. I don't even want to look at the heart list. We're just going to work our way down and see who gets a small prize, a vault shot, and a 1-player game. Oh, see? Good things happen when my computer acts up, right, El Guapo? El Guapo will be getting a vault shot in a moment. Fire Bubble will be we'll be getting the 1-player game. And that means the small prize goes to MWG. See? And we're going to even try this again in a minute so I can get it right. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get everything working like it should and pray I don't screw anything else up. All right. So let's close my list because I got a feeling that's what it was. I restarted it. All right, Guapo. So, with that, my friend, you get to remove 1 incorrect number from the vault. We are going to take 1 out of the orange. And we know the first number is not a 0. So, Guapo, with that, I need a 4-digit number you think is opening the vault. And then I'm going to make something up to the rest of you that guessed that didn't get anything. Let's see, who do we have? We had Jay McKibben guess a couple. Free Ruckus if you're still here. All right, we are going to go 6, 8, 1, 0. We have the vault combination locked in. It cannot be changed. Is 6810 going to open the vault tonight? Oh, it is not 6810. So the vault remains closed at the moment. And I told you guys I'm going to be generous because, like I said, my computer screwed up. Mr. McKibben, are you still with me? All right. I am not going to pull an extra number off for you. But what I am going to do is I'm going to let you take a guess. Let me see if my wheel spin's working. Nope, not working. Or it's out of place. All right, I have to figure that one out. All you have to do is pick the 4-digit combination that's up there from the numbers that remain on the vault. See, this is what I have to do when the computer crashes. I have to find a way to, like, say, technically we screwed up, but we can make it up. All right, Jay McKibben says we're going 9, 8, 4. This is about the only fair way I know how to do it. 6. We lock it in. Is 9846 our vault winning number? No, it's not. All right, now that goes to... So we're going to close the vault for a moment. And we are going to save that so we don't lose anything. Otherwise, Russ will yell at me for days and days on end. Exactly. We're going for the Price is Wrong. But I'm going to give you a choice. Thank you very much, okay? All right, Guapo. I'm going to give you one or two choices. Would you like to try the Millionaire Monopoly Club minigame or Price is Right game? Yep, post is achieved. More packages go out. I gotta, like I said, for those of you guys that don't know, Bubbles' birthday was today. So our plan was take her over to Cracker Barrel for breakfast. We were going to then take her over to Micro Center, get herself a desktop computer. She wants a gaming computer. Well, I get in the parking lot and I hit the curb on the corner, just right where you blow the tire. Shazbot. So drive it over to Dobbs with her in the car. I said, all right, about 2 hours. So she's like, all right, well, I'll give this lift back over to the house. We get in her car. Then we go to Micro Center. And we get herself a gaming laptop because it's portable. I don't get that one. I really don't get that one. Well, I decided while I'm there, I'm going to pick up a third screen. I need a third screen. I get it home, and I start rearranging the computer desk to make room for everything. And I realized I forgot I needed another video card. I only have 2 slots on my computer for video screens. And it's like, now I've got a third screen I can't do anything with. I feel really, really dumb right now. I mean, I didn't even think to look. I was like, yeah, there's the cover on the back. It's got an HD or another HDMI port. I'm going to put it in and we'll be good. I started to put it in and it's like a fake port cover. It's not hooked up to anything. I felt like the dumbest person in the world. No, that's all right. That just means that means I get to go out later and get me another video card and plug it in. Unless I can figure out how to daisy chain. If I can figure out how to daisy chain monitors. And I know it's doable because we do it at the office. But it was just like, duh. I felt really stupid for that. I did. And it was all my fault. It was my fault for doing it. All right, so what we're going to do is, for you, El Guapo, this is one of my simpler ones, but it's one of my favorite ones. I actually have a version of the Monopoly game. It's based on word puzzles. I got to clean it up a lot. But, like I said, is getting people in at my time, because I know everybody, like, when everybody's, like, coming home, so it's always one of those, can I make it or not sort of episodes. All right, so this is how this is going to work. Whoop, get back here. I don't want that one. Why is it exiting? Should not be exiting. It should be going into this game. There we go. All right, El Guapo. This game is basically called free parking. What we're going to do is every round I'm going to pull 5 limos over to the side of the screen. In one limo there will be one person. In one limo there will be 2 people. In one limo there will be 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Your goal is to fill up every hotel room that we have here without overbooking a room. Okay? So once we call the 5 limos, if it'll do it right. It's not doing it right. Let me get the other one. Damn it. And I gotta get the game up. That's part of the problem. Told you guys, it's like me tearing the studio apart just threw me off today. All right, there we go. All right, so we have called for you, El Guapo, 5 limousines. Again, in one limousine, there is only one guest. In one limousine, there's 2 guests, 3 guests, 4 guests, and 5 guests, and so on. Whichever limo you choose, however many guests come out, go on one of those 3 floors. Every room on the top floor, I will give you 100 whammies if you do not go over. Every room on the second floor, I'll give you 50 whammies. Every room on the 3rd floor, I'll give you 25 whammies. So, Guapo, which limousine would you like? You create the majority of the... I create my own bad days, trust me. All right, in limousine number 5, we have 1 guest. Believe it or not, we got that one as well, Fire Bubble, but Russ and I have been working on it because apparently when one of the Windows updates got done, it literally screwed the game up, and we don't know why. All right, Guapo, you have 1 guest to put in 1 room. Which floor would you like to put him in? Well, because it used to be it would time beautifully. All right, so we're going to put him in floor number 1. That's 20. So let's make sure we get this right. Floor 1's always the bottom floor. Okay, top floor. There we go. That's what I figured. All right, so with that, we are going to call you 5 more limos. Which limousine would you like? Oh, he going for the Hummer. Everybody loves a Hummer. That came out totally wrong. And it's another 1 guest limousine. Would you like to put him on the top floor again? All right, now here's the good news. If you draw a 5, you filled up the top row. So we're looking for a limousine that's got 5 guests in it. Limousine number 1, we are looking at the station, the Mercedes. God. The guests are slowly pouring into your hotel, Guapo. Now, you have a decision to make. You can put him on floor number 3. All right, we're going to put him on floor number 3. Now, if you draw the limo with 5, they have to go on either the second or the first floor because 5 will be too many. So we are looking for a limousine with 4, but we are still good with any number that we get for guests. Number 2, the van contains 4 guests. I think I know where we're putting them. Ladies and gentlemen, let's fill out that top floor. And with that, Guapo has just earned 1,700 whammies. But he's not done yet. Because right now, Guapo has a large amount of whammies. If he gets enough, he can buy a small prize, he can buy another vault shot, or he can buy a large prize. Right now, he's got enough whammies because 1,500 to buy a vault shot for this game only. And then whatever's left, we give you as the bonus. All right, Guapo. Let's start filling that second floor. Which limousine? Limousine number 4 contains 3 guests. All right, so do we want to put them on floor 2 or floor 1? Second floor it is. Now, the good news is the 5 doesn't hurt you yet. All right, so you know you've got at least one more free pick. Hello, show. How are you doing? Guapo is basically filling up my hotel. All right. The Rolls contains 3 more guests. Now you got some thinking to do. Do you put them on the second and limit yourself to a 1-guest car? Or do you go on the bottom and still leave every car available for you on most floors? First floor it is. Strategy comes into play. All right. Now, here's your one catch, Guapo. You've got 4 rooms left on the second floor, 4 rooms left on the third floor. If you draw a 5 limousine, you lose everything. And we should have done this the other way, because I always strategize for the player. We want to make sure you can have as many. We don't want any bad numbers yet. We don't want any bad numbers. We want this limousine to guarantee you some more whammies. We're going to help Guapo out on this one. Because if you had picked the 5, game would have been over. I had miscounted what that limousine number was. All right, so Guapo, which free limo would you like? Murphy, you win whammies by A, just playing on the channel, watching the channel. B, if you get the 1-player games and stuff, we'll give you whammies. If you do the forms, when we have the forms games, I give out whammies for those as well. And sometimes when I'm in a good mood, I give out whammies. Oh, see, we made the right choice. Because 5 guests would have overflowed every floor. So let's put our 5 guests. Oh, it doesn't want to fill them now. All right. We stop right now. Why did it not want to fill that? Let me see if. That is weird. It's acting up is what it's doing. That was strange. Let's do this because I know where we were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Guapo. So this is how it's going to work. I'm calling 5 more limos for you. But you don't have to take them. If you stop right now at 2,125 points, I will give you the vault shot, and I will let you keep 625 wins. That's 15. That's a cost of 1,500 wins. All right, that's what we got. Smart move. That's what you call making some deals. So with that, we are going to give Guapo 6 whammies. Add. Oh, I gotta put a score chart on there. 615. And as promised, I am giving Guapo a free guess at the vault combination as is. So, Guapo, what 4-digit number from the numbers that are left do we think is opening the vault? All right, we are going to go for 1, 8, 1. Oop, get back to the right spot. 1, 8, 1, 8. 8, 1, 8. We lock that in. And we hear... we hear no vault win on that one. All right. So as I promised, I owe Fire Bubble a 1-player game. So Fire Bubble, I am going to give you the choice again. Would you like something from Millionaire Monopoly Club, or would you like something from The Price is Right? Price is Right it is. Let's go get The Price is Right open. And pray it doesn't screw up like everything else has today. All right, so your pricing game, Fire Bubble. Gotta wait for it to show up on my list. There we go. All right, Fire Bubble, your Price is Right game will be... No, we can't do Cliff. That's the one we can't do because mine's busted. My executive producer is working on his version. Get off a cliffhanger. There we go. All right, Fire Bubble, you will be playing Danger Prize. And I gotta go get the prize. Hold on. Fire Bubble will be playing for these diecast for Lamborghini. I think it's a Lamborghini. So Fire Bubble is playing for the diecast Lamborghini. Ta-da! A brand new car. Now, to get your brand new car, all you have to do is pick 3 of the 4 items here that do not cost $6,900. We have a set of drums. These are the Roland TD17 KVX V-Drum electronic drum set. We have the Kodama hanging lounger. If you got the heavy enough tree, this is for everybody to just enjoy the great outdoors without leaving your backyard. We have the Bose A20 aviation headset with Bluetooth dual plug cable. If that's $6,900, I'm going to be shocked. And we have the Kim Jong-un cat scratching post. This is a 6-foot replica of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un as a scratching post. And I am serious, this actually does exist. It's one of the things I love about this game is I find some really strange mini prices. Now, one of these is $6,900. That's the one we do not want to pick. So, Fire Bubble. What do my targeted ads look like? I don't know. I don't know. All right. I am going to say I am with you on the aviation headset. I don't see any way the aviation headset is, well, all right, for Price is Right, I have 4 major sites I use. Is Amazon, because you can find anything on Amazon. There's a site called the Oddity Mall. And that's where like a lot of my mid-price stuff comes from. And that's where the Kodama Lounger came from. Then I have Neiman Marcus. I hit a couple of shops in Los Angeles. And I'm trying to think of the other one. There's one other site I use. And it's not eBay. All right. But yeah, check out the Oddity Mall. You will find it absolutely hilarious. All right, the aviation headset is worth $1,095. Holy mackerel. Okay. $1,095. I don't know on any of the others. So let's go make fun of former president of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, and his scratching post. What is the price? Oh, before I reveal it. So right now, Fire Bubble, I will let you walk away with 100 whammies. If you are not sure on any of the other 3 or the other 2 you picked, I will let you walk away with 100 whammies right now. Oh, she's like, go for it. Go for it. The Kim Jong-un cat scratching post is $7,000. Woo! Close. Close. All right. Let me see. I will. Oh, you should see the one that's the mummy. It's the mummy bookshelf. I love that. It's literally a Iron Maiden bookshelf. We have the Kodama Lounger left. I will give you 810 whammies if you are not sure, Fire. 810 whammies right now to say, I don't know, I'm going to walk away. So again, what we have left is either the drum set from Roland or the Kodama Hanging Lounger. I tell you, that is the actual legitimate price. All right, Fire Bubble says, let's go for it. We do not want to see 6,900. The price of the Kodama Hanging Lounger is $6,900. It is $6,900. The drum set was $1,699. So no car for Fire Bubble, but we do make it up with 50 whammies for the 2 she did get. But I pick them because they're ridiculous items, and then I worry about the price tags afterwards. And you gotta remember, if it's internet, you never know. Because like I said, what was the one we were talking about? We somehow, the Donald Trump board game. And it had come up in one of LK's questions, and I happened to be looking at, I happened to be on Amazon, and I'm just like, it was on randomish, and I happened to look it up, $225 for a game that's 15 years old, I think, and it was like, I collected the wrong things as kids. I collected the wrong things as kids. All right, guys. So with that, we are going to start doing some player versus player stuff. So bear with me as I get this open. And I need 3 volunteers. But yeah, it's like if you go check out the fun sites, you know they're going to have crazy prices on things. You know they are. All right, Brian Murphy and Jay McKibben are in. Because you guys are going to be playing Blockbusters. And let me get the screen up. It's acted weird. It does not. Oh. There we go. That's the one I want. And I'm not going to redo the intro because there's no point in it. All right. So the rules are very simple. It is just like the TV game show, Blockbusters. Now, what we are going to do is, since Brian volunteered first, Brian will be playing solo. Murphy, you go second, so you will be the second player in. And you will be teamed up with J-Mac. All right, so there are your 3 characters. That's you guys for this game. It is a best out of 3. Okay. Now the reason that we do scores is because if the team wins by going across twice, they will get to choose from the prizes. Both players will get one prize. So with that, the host always chooses the first letter of the game. And the host is actually going to choose the letter T. I'm not your buddy. All right. What T is saying? Let me get my timer because I do need my timer for this. What T or what word that starts with T is saying the same thing twice in different words? What T is the same thing? Nope, Brian, it is not thesaurus. So Murphy or Jay McKibben, you guys can steal it, or we can go to a different word. What T is saying the same thing twice in different words? And just so you guys know, there's about a minute per word clue or timer. The T that is saying the same thing twice is tautology. It is tautology. Nobody gets that T. So we go. Are these words spelled from? No, the letters and the hexagons is the first letter of the word. The letter in the hexagon is the first letter of the word. All right, so your next T word. What T is a word that comes before writer, face, and cast? And I meant to put the length in here. I should have put it is type. It is indeed typewriter, typeface, and typecast. And with that, the T is worth 10 points to Brian. All right, Brian, you got the T word. Your goal is to get from top to bottom. All right, you are going from M. You're trying to connect the reds. And your M word. What M is the 6-letter name given to the University of Montreal? What M is the 6-letter word given to the University of Montreal? I keep got to remember to hit the timer. Nope, not metros. No, this one doesn't have a form, Guapo. This is one where you guys can play audience participation. If they want to use your guesses, they can use your guesses. This is one of the few ones I don't have the form designed for yet. And where did my 4-letter word go? Where did my 4-letter word go? There we go. Sorry, guys, I did not mean to take that one down. Yep, 6 letters. This M is the University of Montreal. It is known as, and you guys can probably correct me if this is wrong, McGill University? I don't know this one, so I just have a file of just like M questions and T questions and so on and so forth. All right, so we are still on the M's.
Hidden in this jumble of letters is the name of the world's most famous baby doctor.
What M is a tree with winged seeds that produces sugary syrup? Oh, Jay McKibben wasted no time. It's maple. It is indeed maple, which means 20 points for Jay McKibben and a block. All right, Jay, where are we going? It varies. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of, I want to say it was a Canadian site that had a majority of these questions, and I only really stole it, and yes, I admit to stealing this one, simply because I needed a lot of questions for it, as you guys can see. And I needed them fast and accessible. And when somebody gives me a file that's broken down by first letter of the alphabet, I'm using it. All right, Jay McKibben says we're going for the P. Now remember, Jay, you and Murphy are trying to go across the board. You're trying to connect the two gray areas. And the P question. Which P is the annual horse race in Siena? Which P is the annual horse race in Siena? I mean, it's 5 letters. I don't know this one. You know what? I'm throwing this one out. I am going to throw this one out because this is one I have not even. It is called the Palio. This is when you go through and like have to recheck your questions on occasion. All right, let's try a better P question. What P is a brightly colored tropical bird? Yeah, P is in penalty shot. And my penalty shot is vodka with sweet tea, which I still have half of. Yeah, that one I got to clean that one up. I think I got to clean a lot of that one up. Jay McKibben jumping in. It is the parrot. The parakeet is not tropical officially. So with that, Jay McKibben steals half of the points from Brian. At least that's what it's supposed to do. It didn't steal the points. That's all right. We can fix that. 25 and 5. Jay McKibben's score did not change. Why does his not change? I will fix it. So 5 points off by the end, Jay. Just so I know. All right, Jay says, let's go for the Y now that I know where I'm going across the board. And the Y question. What Y was the Irish author of Dubliners? What Y was the Irish author of Dubliners? It was Yeats. I don't know why it says Joyce there. I knew what Jay was going for, so I'm going to give him that one. And 15 points. Hold on, let me go look. I thought it was Yates. Dubliners. I thought it was Yates. Oh, it was Joyce. Okay, why is that in my wrong question category then? That one's in my wrong question category. That's not good. All right, let's get rid of some letters. M. Wow, why was that? That was definitely in my wrong question. All right. We're going to mark that one as solved for Brian. That one is solved for McKibben.
And now, here is America's #1 clock watcher, Bud Gunner.
I don't know why is it adding points to Brian's score when it shouldn't be. Give me a minute. I gotta find out why it's adding points to Brian's score. Visual Basic. Get over to my form.
Time of your life playing against time for big time prizes, where it's always nice to be introduced by Bird Bennett. That's whose voice does it every week. Hello there.
Oh, that's why it's adding points to his score.
How old are they?
That explains it. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy at times. All right, so we are going to do O. I gotta wait for the question to show up. Hello, Red. How are you doing? I know he's at 5 and hit enter. There we go. Murphy is the second spot. And Jay McKibben. Now I know what. No. Why'd you do that? Shit. Come here, mouse. I am having technical issues tonight. First, whenever my list dies, I know I'm in trouble. Yeah, when my list croaks, I know I'm in trouble. What the hell? There we go. I'll use a short name. What the hell is going on? 3. It's crashing on a graphic, and I don't know what it's crashing on. And it shouldn't be. Alright, I'm going to have to go without the graphics. I can't go without the graphics. Son of a... I swear I tested this and tested this and tested this a million times, and it never croaks till the end of the show. No, it's a basic thing. I know what it is. I've got one character, one file name that doesn't match the character name. And because it doesn't match, it's VBA. And because it doesn't match, it ignores my error property. And there. All right, there we go. Yeah, like I said, this one I know what it is. There's one graphic. Well, see, I get jealous of the guys that know how to do the JavaScript. I get totally jealous of them because they can get their Twitch chat to do things that I can't do in VBA. Okay, now I think I got it caught back up. All right, so we were on the M question, providing it pulls the right file. And if it doesn't pull it, I'll have to pull a different question. I just have to pay attention. All right, what M is the Japanese Gilbert and Sullivan opera that is 6 letters long? It is a 6-letter long Japanese Gilbert and Sullivan opera. I just realized, so now opera's sliding into my show. I know what I got to do. I got to pay attention to the... We're looking for the Japanese Gilbert and Sullivan opera. You already went with Miss Saigon, Jay McKibben, so it's up to either your partner or Brian. What M is the Japanese Gilbert and Sullivan opera? Brian says it's Mikado. It is Mikado. And with that, Brian gets 20 points on the board. And where do we go next, Brian? The I. All right, Brian looking to go up the side and try to work on that completion. Let me see if I can use this question. See, the funny thing was, that's why I had this in here, was so I could catch my question. 6 letters. What I means to sign with the first letters of one's name to indicate approval. What I means to sign with the first letters of one's name. All right, judgment call here. Did I say 7 letters? I did not say how many letters. I did not say how many letters. Oh, I did say 7 letters. Okay. I did say, that's the reason I always do the letters on these. So yeah, I have to give it to, I got to give it to McKibben on this one. It is to initial. It is specifically to initial. And 20 points to Jay McKibben. All right, Jay. That's why I had it. That's why I'm trying to make sure I do the letter count. Because I know there are a couple in here that are very, very close depending on which word you use. All right, Jay, which letter would you like? The F it is. Going across the board.
Which television game has 10 players?
And shows you one half of the
This
question.
is a 4-letter answer. What F is the You guys don't get this one from Jay's show earlier. I am never going to forgive myself. I don't even have to read it. What is the abbreviation and acronym for the international organization controlling football worldwide? It is AFAF. FIFA. It is indeed FIFA. And Jay McKibben in first. So put Jay at 80, and he's getting his team across that board. All right, Jay. IFAF. I promise. I do not tell it where to pick the questions from. All right, we are going for the O. What O is a kind of Negro sort? No. No, we are not using that one. I know what it is, but that wording is horrible. This is why I need to really go through my questions. That is horrible wording. It's supposed to be an African sorcery. It's supposed to be an African sorcery. What O was the surname of the actor who took the title of Baron of Brighton when he was knighted in 1947? No, there is an official African sorcery, and I know that's where it came from, but I didn't realize that was in the question. No, it is not O'Toole. Which O? What O was the surname of the actor who took the title of Baron of Brighton when he was knighted in 1947? It's down to Murphy and Brian. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you go through your questions every so often. Just to make sure you don't miss something really, really stupid. It is Olivier. It is indeed Olivier who is knighted the Baron of Brighton. And with that, Murphy on the board with 20. And Murphy, you guys are one hex away from taking round one. So Murphy, would you like the H or the J? The H it is. And here is the H question. Like I said, that between that and the Joyce one, I'm mad at myself. The Joyce one I should have caught. What H, what 4-letter H, is a concealment used by observers and hunters for observing wild animals? What H, what 4-letter H, is a concealment used by scientists and hunters for observing wild animals? And the reason I like letting the audience participate is because it's one of those where this is one of those that's not multiple choice. It's basically designed to be a lot of common words and a lot of common definitions. Murphy says it's hide. And it is a hide. You hide in a hide when you are a scientist or a hunter. And with that, Murphy adds 20 to his score to move up to 40 points. And it is Murphy and Jay McKibben, one board to none. All right, Brian, you got to make this one count or they take it from you. And the host always chooses first. I want just because it's there, the cue. I have no idea what the cue question is. This cue is the full form of the word. All right, I got to state this one right. This cue is a 10-letter word that is the full form for the term quad when using it to describe the central square in a college. Quadrivia! It is a quadrangle. That is the official full name. I like that one. That one, I gotta put that cue in there somewhere. All right, Brian, where would you like to go next? The W. Let me see what the answer comes out of it. Okay. What W is the world's, what 5-letter W? I keep forgetting the letter count. Is the world's largest mammal? Jay McKibben in first. It is the whale. It is indeed the whale. And 15 points for Jay. All right, Jay, you got to connect gray to gray. Where do we go next? The L. What 8-letter L is the land of tiny folk? Oh, look at that speed. Jay's like, I'm not taking any chances. I am walking away with this one. It is Lilliputians. Jay up to the 120 for the team. So basically all Jay and Murphy have to do is basically win this game, and Jay gets his choice of 2 curtains. And I think you'll like both of them. I think you guys will like both of them tonight. All right, we're going to go with the T. When red's playing, red is fast. What T? Nope, skip that one. Skip that one. That's a scrambled one. There we go. What T is the 11-letter word that describes when a motor vehicle that carries another motor vehicle? It's an 11-letter word. What T is one motor vehicle that carries another? It is a transporter. It is indeed a transporter. And Brian stealing half. Now, I gotta hope this works because, all right, it did give you that. There we go. Cool. It did the hex. It didn't do the other box. Cool. I am going to fix that fire. I totally forgot that when I was doing it. It is easy. That's an easy fix. Actually, that's a very surprisingly easy fix. Because I actually have the word on my screen in a cell that lets me use that for the equation. So yeah, that is definitely on my to-do list. And I can probably get it fixed between next games. What A is 9-letter word that is the sport that is divided into two types of competitive events: track and field. Oh, Brian, not wasting any time. It's athletics. There are track athletics and field athletics. Brian not letting Jay McKibben run away with that one. All right, Brian says the H. But yeah, I am definitely going to put the word length in here. 4 letters. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? How you doing, darling? What H is an epidermal sheath growing around a bony core? It's a 4-letter word. Oh, and IOMWGC, a vault shot. Because our 4-letter word is not doing what it's supposed to do. It is skin. What H? Nope, not hair. What H is an epidermal sheath growing around a bony core? It's a 4-letter H word. You guys can help Jess, but the answers have to come from the 3 players on the screen. But yeah, you are free to throw us hints out for the audience. Nope, not husk. It is very simply a horn. A horn is an epidermal sheath growing around a bony core. And sometimes it's the easy ones that get you. Sometimes it's the easy ones that get you. All right, the next H. What H comprises 40 minutes in rugby and 45 minutes in international football? There it is. It is the half. It is the half. And with that, Jay McKibben, 20 more points. And more importantly, a block. All right, Jay, where are we going next? The G. See what we get. What G, it is 7 letters long, is the name of a place where pictures are hung on display. Oh, Brian knows he's in it. It's like, boom, boom. It is the gallery. All pictures are, if a picture is officially on display, you are officially in a gallery. And that's any place. Your home is a gallery. I did not know that. All right, Brian, where do we go next? B for Brian. What B was the French author of more? Let me look something up because I'm gonna put a title on this one. All right, I gotta put some words on this one. What B was the French author of more than 80 novels and is regarded as one of the founders of realism in European literature? Don't Touch the Axe will be the first title I would mention. Like I said, this is what happens when you don't... Nope, not Baudelaire, Murphy. What B was the French author of more than 80 novels, including Don't Touch the Axe, and was considered the founder of European realism? 6 letters. Damn it, I keep forgetting the word length. I am definitely going to put the word length number in there like as soon as the show is done. Because like I said, this one I know. It is Balzac. It is Balzac. Yeah, it's still a little vaguer than I would have liked. It was still definitely a little vague. There are some good questions in there, and then there are some really bad questions in here. Six letters. What B is the tapestry which depicts the Norman conquest? What B is the tapestry which depicts the Norman conquest? 6 letters. See, I've never really known any Balzac fans. I will be honest. I mean, everybody's got their favorites. It is the Bayou. Bayou. Did I say that right? And with that, Brian does not need a swap, so we do a 1. And pray this doesn't break. Okay, we're good. All right, Brian is going for board number 2 right now. If he gets it, he takes board number 2. Bayou? I always thought Bayou, but then French Louisiana is. Which R was officially the oldest U.S. president? And he still is today, to my knowledge. It is Ronald Reagan. I think still by a month. I think he's a month older than Trump. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. And with that, McKibben gets the block. He is making Brian earn this path. Trump was older at election time? Okay. Maybe that's what it was. It was at the time of the election. I have to look. I will have to look. That's true. That's true. So the wording is right. It's just a little off. So the wording is right, and it's just a little off. I can fix that. All right. Jay McKibben says M, trying to force Brian around a long path and shorten his way across the board. What 9-letter word? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 9-letter word. What M is a long speech by an actor in a play or film? Oh, Brian, not wasting any time. It is the monologue. To be or not to be, which I think is actually shorter than Richard III's. I think. And with that, Brian at 150. Brian, which letter would you like? I figured as much. Brian going for the win. Jay McKibben and Murphy looking to keep him out of the board total. What 7-letter N means to feed, nourish, or rear? And the good thing is nourish is in the question, so that actually takes it out of the answer. It is to nurture. It is to nurture. And Jay McKibben putting another. Ooh, it's a steal. I did not realize that was a steal. So let's see what we change this to. 75 and 180. All right, we are going for the C. Uh-oh. Why did that go past the end of the file? Give me a minute. Oh, I know why it went past the end of the file, because I have a blank space in here somewhere. Bear with me 1 minute, guys. A blank line in there is what it... No, I don't have a blank line in there. Huh. Let's see if that fixes that. Ooh, I don't know why that crashed. Why did that one crash? It should not have. That should not have crashed the file. Alright, so I may have to do some reading here for these. Why did that crash that file? Why did that crash that file? In fact, that's like our largest file. That one should not have crashed anything. Wow, okay. I'm going to have to fix that one. Alright, so due to the crash, we will not be seeing points from this point on. Just one of those things I have to fix. And figure out why my C file crashed so much. Alright, so we are looking for a C. I wonder if I can get the thing to show. Probably not. Nope, it's not going to show up. Alright, so it's a 6-letter word. And the 6-letter, where is my chat box so I can see everybody? 6-letter word starts with a C, that means onion grass. 6-letter word that starts with a C, that means onion grass. And just for that one, Chai keg. And it is Jay McKibben with chives. Now, because I can't do points and colors at the moment, And again, I'll fix that. Jay McKibben. It is an O or a V for the win. You have forced Brian to go around. All right, the O question. Ta-da. Come here, file. Like I said, I always come semi-prepared. Semi-prepared being the key word. It is 10 letters. It is 2 words. They're wieners to wish for. They're wieners to wish for. Oh my God. They are Oscar Mayer. It was the first O question in my file. It is literally wieners to wish for. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 boards to none, although Brian made him work for it, it is Murphy and Jay McKibben that take the Blockbusters game. All right, so while I am here, let me fix the length part. That's the easy fix. Where is question? Ampersand. Quote dash. Quote length. L. All right, that will take care of that one. That's an easy fix. But before I worry about any of the other fixes, like whatever I broke with the C file, which ironically, like I said, is my largest file. I don't know why that one actually broke. It is time for Jay McKibben to make a choice. All right, Jay, I'm going to tell you, I like both of them. But this is your choice. I would like you to choose curtain number 1 or curtain number 2. Gotta go with a deuce. All right, we are going to go with a deuce, which means Jay McKibben, for having the most points in the game, you have won from Soul Calibur 2 the Spawn paperweight figure. This is from McFarlane Toys. This is Spawn. I am a huge Spawn fan. It's basically, when I go to toy shows, if I can buy Spawn stuff, I buy Spawn stuff. It's like an addiction. At least I think it is. So Jay, this is now officially yours. And this is from the Soul Calibur 2. And just to show you, there we go, McFarlane Toys. That is officially yours. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, Murphy, that means you get what's behind curtain number 1. But before I show you what's behind curtain number 1, I'm going to make you an offer. I am going to make you an offer right here. And let me go get to that. And I gotta wait for it to get the file back. again, I don't know how many. Let me see how many are in here. Let me see how many are in this file. Oh, I didn't do the load. Ha! Slideshow, current slide. There are 307 prizes currently in my prize pile. Now, I will admit, some of them are smallers, some of them are largers. I don't know what's in each one. It could be anything that you see in that little photo. That photo slideshow right there, with the exception, of course, of the Spawn figure, because that one just went out. I will let you choose any number between 1 and 307, or I'll let you stick with what's behind the curtain, Murphy. I will give you your choice. You can have, and again, I feel good about it. I feel good about what's behind curtain number 1. I will let you have what's behind curtain number 1, or I will let you choose one of 306 treasure chests. Now again, what's in the treasure chest may be better, may be worse. I don't know. So you're gonna go for the mystery treasure chest. All right. So with that, I need a number between 1 and 307. I'd stick with the curtain personally, but that's just me. This is the let's make a deal part of the show. All right, you're going to go for the treasure chest. Which treasure chest number would you like? At 320. It only goes to 307 at the moment. It only goes to 307 at the moment. $245 it is. All right. Now, because I'm going to change it up before the next list, because I'm basically buying time till 7:30 here at this point. Because then I got to go back and fix Blockbusters while we're playing Jason's trivia. So I have 245 locked in. You want to see what you would have had? Well, because I'm going to do a list at 7:30. Because you're at. And wait, do I have the time wrong? I was thinking 8. Right, 7:30 is coming up. I'm going to do a 30-minute list, and then after the list, over to you. I'm working on this. I'm just having fun at this point. So, behind curtain number 1, you gave up, Murphy, a 2-pack. You gave up a double set of Heroica Legos. That is the Heroica game by Lego. That will be going back in the prize pile. And let's see what you did get. You will be getting the single Hot Wheels, the 1968 Camaro number. I gotta make sure I got the right number because that's how I organize these. I put it. See, organization is a good thing. So with that, Murphy, you will be getting from the Hot Wheels collection. Ta-da! The number 246 68 El Camino. So that is now officially yours, my friend. Do I have anything else going out for you, Murphy? I cannot remember. I got something going out for somebody. So congratulations, my friend. That is yours. Like I said, I don't think there are any bad prizes in here, Brian. There are just some that are bigger than others and some that are smaller than others. That's how I look at it. You want to give it to Brian? All right, we can definitely put that in Brian's collection because I know I got stuff going to him sitting over there on my bar. Yes, folks, I have my own bar. Well, officially, Brian, it's his. I'll give it to Brain. Pinky, the Pinky and the Brain. Oh, I need to do. I haven't tested my voices in a while. Where is my voice mods? Oh, I closed it. Damn it! I closed my voice mods. So. I do not want to. Yeah, I do want to save this. Just till I get it fixed. Oh. Control Z. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to close that out. And that's two prizes I actually have to take out of the prize pile at some point. But we'll worry about that when we get to them. Oh, I wanted to check and see. Let me see if that fixed the 7-letter thing. Hold on. I'm just going to do one letter for a quick test. Let's see. Da, da, da. I did some quick editing. There we go. So we'll have 4 letters. I will clean it up a little bit. So now you'll have the number of letters. Cool. That was an easy fix. The file crapping out on me was not. That I got to figure out. All right, guys. It is 7:27. That means we got time for one more thing to do tonight. Actually, we got time for 2 more things to do tonight. Bear with me as I go turn off. So I can see what the next 4-letter word is. Because if I show it, you guys actually see it. Which is not a good thing. Okay, I like this one. I like this one a lot. You guys seen a black box down there? Oh, yes, thank you. He does get the vault shot. I knew there was one thing I had left. And I can close that down and see if I can fix that in a second. Thank you very much. I totally forgot it. See, that's what happens when you run about 6 things at once. You always forget something. All right, that means MWG, I do owe you a vault shot, my friend, with 1 number off. See, that's why I love when everybody looks out for everybody. Because it used to be I had people that were so selfish, they wouldn't say a thing. It's just like, yeah. I always hated that. All right, MWG, which color would you... Whoop. Vault, get back here. It would help if I pull the vault up, wouldn't it? There we go. I want a stream deck that works 100% of the time. I would be thrilled. I hit buttons and it doesn't do anything. It just sits there. All right, MWG. I need you to pick one dial to remove an incorrect number from. And like I said, whoever gets a vault should like this one, I think. All right, one more off of the orange. So there are only 4 possible numbers left on the orange dial. We have a 1, 4, 6, or a 9. 1, 4, 6, or 9. So let's see, 4 times 6 is, somebody do the math, 24 times 6, 144 times another 6. 1 in 864? All right, MWG. So you got a 1 in 864 chance of opening the vault. I can do math at times. I always go brain dead after running the show. 4, 9, 9, 9. We lock that in. It cannot be changed. Is this our vault combination? It is not the vault combination, which means it's open. The vault is closed, at least for a little bit longer. And let's save that and close that out so we don't mess up any of our animations. And let's get ourselves over to the list. And pray that it doesn't blow up on me this time. I still don't know why it literally did a shutdown earlier. There was no reason for it. There was no reason for it. I do like it's only like one button to push to change it over anymore. All right, so we got 32 minutes. 8 o'clock is 28 minutes. So we're going to set this for a 25-minute timer. And for tonight's list, ladies and gentlemen, list number 2, we are looking for table phrases. We are looking for any word or phrase that contains the word table. T-A-B-L-E. And again, if we get through it, we will be giving out a small prize. We will be giving out a 1-player game shot and another vault shot. Poker table, table tennis, table service, not there. Pool table, not there. Coffee table, not there. Tabletop, no, not on the list. Dining room table, periodic table, not there. Table of contents, not there. Table manners, multiplication table, nope. End table, nope. I will say a couple of these are tough, and a couple of them are easy, I think. I think a couple of them are tough, and I think a couple of them are easy. But guys, I want to thank those of you guys that were here helping me get through the Blockbusters game. I thought I'd gotten all my bugs out of it, but apparently I broke something. Tabletop, round table, game table, All good ones, but not there. Hey, Trance, how are you doing? Tablecloth. I will say number one will definitely be the hardest one. Tabletop Racer, Under the Table. I would say 1 and 6. Table of Contents, not there. Table Manners, not there. Timetable is on the list. Now, let's make sure I get the letters right so I don't screw up like I did with El Guapo and called him some weird combinations of letters. Table of Motion, not there. Massage Table. I will admit, I don't think I've ever heard of number 8, but I wouldn't say it doesn't exist. Ooh, pardon me, I did not mean to do that. Devon, get the tables. No plurals. Tables and chairs, phone table, kids table. And you know why that started, don't you? Because they were doing a big wrestling table match. And Devon literally forgot he was supposed to go get a table at a certain point. So Bubba Ray literally walked up to him and said, "Go get the goddamn table." And it just kind of grew from there. Water table, not there. Table for 2 is there. Me and you and me. Whoop. Make sure I get Brian's name spelled right or he'll El Guapo me. There we go. Set the table. Table setting. Sand table. Knights of the Round Table. Table saw is there. Can I make up your name again, El Guapo, just to make up a funny one? Well, get back here. Yeah, for you guys that missed it on the first one, I literally had my fingers like off to the left. So I wrote out Guapo's name and it did look absolutely nothing like it. Table the Idea, Table Talk. Do you stream on YouTube? Yes, Murphy. It is a restream. I go through DLive, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and I used to go through Vaughn, but I don't know if the Vaughn one works anymore. And I used to do Mixer till they closed Mixer down. The trick was all my bots only worked on Twitch. My Restream bot worked on everything, but it only had like 2 commands available to it. Tabletop, elbow on the table, turntable. So I had to have a DLive bot, which I still have, it's just not running at the moment, that watched only DLive. I never got a YouTube bot. I meant to like turn Nightbot to YouTube only, but I just never got around to doing it. The idea was Alex Trebek was going to be my Twitch bot. Bob Barker was going to be my DLive bot. Nick Knowles was going to be my YouTube bot. And Monty Hall was going to be my Mixer bot. Farm table, billiard table, table games. Which, for those of you that don't know, that's what LK is still writing right now. He's probably up to question 28, getting them written. Well, wait, 38, so he's got 22 minutes left, 50 questions. So he's probably at question 32 right now. Billiard table, table mountain, graduated table, blackjack table, poker table, not there, actuary table. You guys are working your way in the right direction for one of these. I'll say 2 of them, possibly. You're working your way in the right direction for 2 of them. Craps table, not there. There we go. We were looking for a roulette table, text table, table lamp, poker table. You're still sort of in the right direction, not counting the card games, for one of these. And I use the word sort of. Maybe two of these. I'm trying to think. Where do you use that one? Where does that one get used? But yeah, so I want to say thanks, by the way, Fire Bubble, because yeah, I did not even think about not having those letter numbers, the word links in there. I'm gonna fix the question on Blockbusters while everybody's playing board game trivia. Card table, high table, apothecary table, table wine, rolling table. For you guys that don't know, that's literally why, and LK's even told me this, it's like he's busy writing his questions while he's watching, when he does get to watch mine. Every game, I'm sitting here, I've got his board up, and I'm working on fixing all my bugs while I'm watching him. Thanksgiving table, wine table. Yeah, it needs to be in there. It definitely needs to be in there. And you see I got it in there really quick, but I'm going to make it look neater so that you guys can see it. I got to figure out when my C file died. That I still haven't figured out. There is no reason that C file should have croaked like it did. Kids table, coffee table, collapsible table, camp table, patio table, tabletop. Not what I'm looking for. Cocktail table. Like I said, it's one of the things that I've always learned. Is like, I've been doing this for 5 years. It started off hardware based back when we were on the Playroom. And it's like it's adapted over time. And when I get people in that say, well, this would look better this way, then it's like, okay, let me see what I can do. One of the things, bring to the table, game table, table hockey, tables, ladders, and chairs. No plurals, remember, Trance. No plurals. It's like a lot of my shows originally were like really, really ugly. It was basic squares, numbers, and that was it. And then Rusnet came along, and he's like, well, let me clean this one up for you. And he's like, you clean that one up for me. And then we clean this one up. And then we clean this one up. And then I'd get ideas from him, and I'd say, well, let me try this. For instance, one of my favorite ones that I've pretty much done by myself from scratch with no assistance is the exit list. I love how the exit list looks. Russ is like, no, it needs a little something like a map. I'm like, no map. I don't want everybody knowing where they're going. Now, if you can think of something that it needs, then let me know. And then I used to do my version of Lingo. Well, my version of Lingo technically worked, but you couldn't use double letters, and it had originally very little to do with the game. So then I've added the two bingo boards, so it's now players versus players. And then Russ said, "No, use my one I've got. You're allowed to use it." And he said, "Adapt it to what you need. Let me adapt it." And it's like, he gets mad at like a couple of my adaptations on it. I think he wouldn't be mad at me to admit to that. He didn't like a couple of my adaptations, but I liked them, so I kept them. Just like, I got to keep them. He's like, all right, that's fine, go for it. But Russ right now is helping me clean up all my Price is Right games. What you guys are seeing are basically version 1.0. It's literally, I put the game together, I test it on air live, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, I will do an entire edit stream, which I have been known to do. And you guys will see the code, you'll see everything, and it's like, okay, what am I missing? And one night we sat there, and table of authorities, doctor table, nope, not yet. Thought I saw it for a moment. But I didn't. So I use a lot of data collection for my VBA. And I'm sitting here one day, and I can't get it to get past question 1. I've done this on a million games. It's basically you do question 1, you drop question 1, so it can't use it. You use the next question. That's your new question 1, you drop it. Well, I'm sitting there one day, and I'm like, next question. Question 1 pops up. Next question. Question 1 pops up. All of a sudden, I realize I've got like one for loop that's backwards. And I'm like, I am not putting that on stream saying this was my bug. But yeah, I go stir crazy. I go crazy making games if I can get somebody to help me perfect it. And that's where Russ and Red come in a lot. For instance, Russ, like I said, does a lot with the layouts and stuff for the games. And I wouldn't be where I am right now without him. Whereas Red, he is my backstage graphical studio audience guy, where you guys saw the 3 characters that came up for Brian, Jay, and Murphy tonight. He's gone through and he's made me a whole bunch of South Park type characters. And as I get to know people and know what they're like, I will ask Red to make me a South Park character for Jessica Poetry. Or El Guapo. Or just whoever's a regular. Because the South Park kid, like I said, I don't make a dime doing this. Everything that has come into me through donations literally goes right back out through buying more prizes or buying postage to get the stuff shipped out. Because I send a lot of stuff to Canada. Speaking of which, where's Red? Did Red leave already? I gotta yell at Red. Red was supposed to on the Discord, and yes, we kind of have one. We don't use it that much for anything, just because I don't really have a lot of people that I group with online. Let's see if it works. Oh, it sort of works. I don't even know if that invite even works anymore. So it's like I almost never use it other than when somebody gets a package, I just ask them to post it on the Discord. For instance, I tried to get Katie to post hers, but she didn't. I don't know what she did with the poster or the picture of it. Red is supposed to be doing it. Spock does a lot of photos when he gets a lot of stuff. And I've got like I said, I got some big packages that are still going out. Some big ones. Especially some that... Oh, you know what? Fire Bubble, I'm going to say that's close enough. I was waiting for something similar to that. Laying it on the table, I will say is close enough to just being on the table. I started to worry that one wasn't going to get caught. I started to worry that one was not going to get caught. And I thought it should have. If somebody had said cards on the table, I probably would have counted that. Let's see. I will give you guys a hint. Everything that remains ends with table. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it is a specific table, but it definitely ends with it. But yeah, like I said, I have more fun. I have as much fun doing the shows as I have building. I don't know which one I enjoy more, to be honest with you. Building and debugging. Like I said, I'm going to go through all my Blockbusters questions tonight. um, which is like 26 files. Yikes! Oh my god, how am I going to do that? I don't know. What was I just going to say? But yeah, it's like my OneDrive is designed for two things. My OneDrive holds all my files for my games. You're on the right track, Fire Bubble. You're on the right track for at least one, maybe two. You and Guapo are sort of there. You and Guapo are sort of there on those back-to-back ones. But yeah, my literally my OneDrive, if I ever lost it, would be a nightmare. Because I don't have too many backup copies of everything. So it's like, because I think there's like 16 gigs of trivia files, graphics, and game layouts. I think there's like 16 gig. Or no, 11 gig. So I gotta go find another flash drive. Because this one's only 8. I think the other one I have around here is only 8. Yeah, don't think wood when I said log. Don't think wood. Think something else. Two hints. One good hint is math. Another good hint is computing. I'm trying to think of how to give a clue for number 1. I'm trying to think of how to give a good clue for number 1. So we got a math one, a computing one, an occupational one, a global one. That's the only way I know how to do that one. And a needy one. Venom, how are you doing, my friend? In Vine, there is truth. Actually, my sherry bottle's not open. That's because I work my way through them one bottle at a time. Right now, we're working our way through the iced tea vodka, which is actually pretty. It's not great, but it's decently smooth. So this is what I basically do at. This is what I do when I match you guys drink for drink. Nope, not times tables. Think computing mostly. I'm trying to think what would be a good clue for number 9 or number 1. Data table, probability table. I'm trying to come up with. Oh, okay. Now this may not make sense for you. If you remember LK's knitting question, okay, he mentioned a language in there that you need a number 3 for. You absolutely need a number 3 for. No, not a knitting table. Oh, there we go. You need a lookup table. You need a lookup table. It is absolutely essential. Now, I will tell you there's another one in here that works with computing. There's one more that works with computing. One is an occupation. One, just think global. That's all I'm going to say is global for the moment. And number one, a Charles Dickens character. There we go. I'm going to go with number one as a Charles Dickens character, just for the moment. It sounds a little off, but it will make sense when I tell you which character. So there's one that still means computing in assembly. If you've ever computed in assembly code. One is an occupations table is still needed. One global. That's the only clue I can give for that one. I'm trying to see if I can give a cryptic clue for this. Oh, I can give you a cryptic clue for number 8. This rapper can get things done. There you go. So you got a cryptic clue for number 8, and it just hit me like, duh. This rapper can get things done. I can't come up with a cryptic one for 1, 2, or 3 at the moment. All right, think Oliver. Now you're gonna have to think. Now, don't think of the character himself. Please, sir, may I have some more, sir? He's asking for something. I'm trying to think of a good way to clue that one. Poor table is in the right direction. The poor table's in the right direction. So again, number 8, cryptic clue, rapper that can do it. So number 8 is a rapper that can do it, and it's global. Number 1. Oh, that reminds me. Well, I'll send a message to you afterwards, Jace, because I know you're going to be busy. Four table. You're on the right track, but I'm looking for something a little more phrased. The leftovers. You're going to collect the leftovers. You're going to get the... time is up. I couldn't come up with it. I'm sitting there trying to get some way to say you're going after the crumbs from the table. And the only thing I could think of was Oliver wanting more, wanting whatever was left. I was drawing a blank on that one. Now, number 8, I thought somebody would get with the cryptic. We were looking for something very global, but the cryptic clue was this rapper has the ability to do it. We were looking for Ice-T being able, or the ice table. The ice table is literally the sheet level of the ice on the earth. Number 2 was the occupation, which nobody really went after. We were looking for a butcher's table. And finally, the last one, and again, I came up with computing. I did machine language. The only thing I could think of is 8 can do it, but only if they put their back into it. True. And I was trying not to do a hashish or the water bong, but I couldn't come up with anything for that one. I was drawing a blank other than potato table, and that didn't work. So we had crumbs for the table, butcher's table, hash table, and ice table. So what we're going to do is we got 1 minute till LK is going live. So what I'm going to do is whoever is on here and corned beef table, there you go, is whoever is on here, I am going to basically on Tuesday or on any given day next week we broadcast, if you guys drop in, I will give you that reward. So for instance, Fire Bubble. All you have to do is stop by any broadcast, and basically I am going to give you one of the small prizes that are up. Unless you want one of those specific ones that are up now. Well, they'll still be there because we're not going to change anything. Let's see who else. Guapo, no. LK, no. Brian, no. Jay McKibben. So that's the one I owe. So Fire Bubble, just basically next time you stop by, I got you written down right there. We are going to give you we're going to give you one of the small prizes just for showing up. See, now how's that for a challenge? Find a show that gives you stuff just for showing up for a day. Okay, I can do that. I will put yours and his together. So I will put your name on this one as well. That way, it's all taken care of at one time. Ta-da! So yeah, like I said, I got it written down. I do get forgetful, so please, if I forget, remind me. And with that, guys, we are going to send you guys over to Game Board Trivia Night. This I've got to see because I've been so interested in knowing how he's going to question this. I'm waiting for some really, really old school games. That's what I'm waiting to see. So with that, guys, as we always wrap up around here, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors. One thing we will always tell you is be good to your strangers, because today's stranger just might be your best friend or neighbor tomorrow. So with that, we're going to send you guys over to LK in about 9, 8, 7, 6. There we go.
You can figure out that it says rolled oats, then you're ready to play Bumper Stuffers. And now, the driving force on Bumper Stuffers.